Oi, ai, 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 sábado, bicho. Exibição, bom, acho que representar.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance here to counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter press are...
He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper.
Hey, people watching the stream, thank you so much for watching the stream.
A wry smile there.
Maldini calmly anticipates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
The Instagram link is in the chat. Follow me on Instagram.
No way through. Vieira. And here's Eto. Heracles are enjoying the lion's share of possession. Mbappe!
Where was the guy?
Kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
Division
played.
of 2019.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He'll try from distance. Zico. And it's Zico. Rummenigge.
Ah,
And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's TOURE. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is a little undercooked. Eto.
bro, come on, what is pass? Then why the hell do we have that skill?
And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zico. And he cuts out the supply.
Arey, pass it to Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer. And it's Eto.
Just screaming the ball.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
This motherfucker that just gives the ball free. Clears the ball, that's it.
In both teams, and it had to be him.
And the first half is done.
Useless guy. This, I don't know how the hell this guy is in this Division 1.
Good effort from
Whole match he did nothing, just clearing the ball, that's it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the
That's what he did.
about. So an awful lot of
Whole match, just clearing.
and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Bro, my teammates passes up.
Names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Heracles have it back and can go again.
Bro, this motherfucker just clears the ball, bro. Nothing else, nothing else. He has no gameplay, nothing, that's all.
And claimed it back swiftly. Time and again they are repelled. Beckenbauer. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
This motherfucker that doesn't know anything about just clearing the ball. No gameplay, nothing. Just clearing the ball, hoping the defender will make a mistake and shoot. That's all he knows. Nothing else, nothing new from this guy. Not a good player.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Eto. Number 7. Mbappe. Number 16. Zico. Number 6. Franz Beckenbauer.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 20. Suarez. Number 18. Erling Haaland. Number
Nicely
17,
intercepted.
Bale. Pullet.
Now it's
15,
Mbappe.
Xabi Alonso. The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Haaland. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Heracles are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as
Yes, why the hell are you
It's gonna change.
saying? No, next one we now we'll see.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And the break in. He's through, it's one-on-one. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there! Heracles are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Gareth Bale.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Heracles grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Motherfucker just clears the ball clearly.
Xavi Alonso, Haaland, almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
No, why do you play?
There is a look that says it all.
Why the hell do you play, you motherfucker?
But the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bro, this guy just clears the ball, bro. Just clears the ball every time.
Pull it. Interesting ball.
I don't know how this guy is in Division 1. He's a Division 1 player. I don't know how he is in Division 1.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
That's it. Nothing, bro. Nothing from this guy.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Haaland. That's been intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly done. That's a nicely measured pass.
See.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Suarez, you are faster.
And it's Luis Suarez. Has a goal!
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Motherfucker.
This could well be it.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
That is as far
Just clearing the ball for the whole match.
Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Heracles leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out.
Fuck this motherfucker. Whole match. Whole freaking match just clearing. Fuck you, motherfucker. Stats are in division.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Heracles with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Zico. He's tried one.
Oh, come on!
Disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Heracles have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
Abre! Come on, that was
Makes the interception. TOURE. And here's the chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi has it in a wide position.
bro, wasn't that a foul?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
Alright, Mbappe, one touch plus. You have one touch plus skill.
That is good alert.
Why can't you make that one touch plus?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Eto'o. He might be in here. There's the hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this looks sharp. Zico
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be 1 minute
He
added
rises!
time.
Marvellous goal! Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Mbappe! TOURE. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Guti. Neymar. Messi. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical
Chance to...
No, I hit that fake shot earlier.
The attendance for this
Guti.
match was 71,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Heracles are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Can he get it? There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number
It's a
10,
poor throw that, picked
Messi.
off with relative
Number
ease.
16,
Oh, well played. That
Zico.
belts one.
Number 9, Eto'o. Number
Bale.
6, Franz Beckenbauer.
Luis
Coming on the
Suarez.
field, number 20,
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
number 18,
Oh, super ball.
number 15.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a quick free kick. That's going to go a long way. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
There's much frustration.
And the shot! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
You're faster, Haaland. You're faster. You're faster.
Is that
Freaking
enough?
faster.
Can he finish?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Always onto this. Oh, shooting chance!
Come on, come on, come on. One more, one more. We can.
Guti has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
TOURE getting this one clear. Luis Suarez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Second comeback of the stream. Second freaking comeback of the stream.
The sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Erling Haaland.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Heracles have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
This is a lost
Pullet
children
taking in the
announcement.
accolades, having been named.
Second comeback of the stream. Second freaking comeback. This match it was a comeback. This match was a comeback. Welcome back, boys. This comeback deserves match. Okay, 1669 ranking. 1669. Carefully, we have to be careful. Check. I think this match is going to be a finishing match. I don't think. I don't think this is the match. Let's see. Let's see. Let's not talk about it. Let's. This match feels something fishy. Something is fishy in this match. It's Something about the match, especially. What? 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 Thousand ranking them well. 1600 ranking them well. Right now. Right now. Right. It's right. Okay, 4711 and 4710.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No way through. Rummenigge.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. Can he finish?
Ah!
Cole. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Eto. And the shot! Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi going full steam down the flank. And again. Oh no, what has happened here? Great hit!
What a save!
That's what you
Really
call
far.
inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Open the door. You can go. What a goal! What a goal from Beto, man. What a goal. This perfect game, I don't know, right?
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Played in by Eto. There's the header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge touches it back. Rummenigge!
Oh, come on!
Heracles have their second corner now. They've played it short. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. He's played him through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Cole, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Heracles come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, Messi, bro, come on, Messi, bro.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cole was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
The attendance for this match was
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah!
He's got a side of goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Eto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through, showing good feet. Now it's Bellingham.
Nice one from that.
Clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Number 10.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Neymar.
He rises!
Number 6.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 20. Suarez. Gullit.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's lofted through here.
Substitution.
Heracles surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham.
Thank you.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And here's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. That's that, the end. Heracles have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
Eight shots over a target. Last 30 minutes, we didn't play.
Reflections on what you've seen.
After the substitutes, we didn't play. We might have to lose.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. He can run onto that. TOURE gets rid without sophistication. Couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Eto'o! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Maldini gets over and intercepts. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge, still goalless at the moment. Eto'o, and the shot! Heracles! Goal!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Heracles are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's been won straight back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o. Musiala cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Inter Milan finding their passes. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kimmich gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Rummenigge goes steaming forward. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Neymar. He's had a hit. In he goes again. Good save from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Heracles head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Szoboszlai certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Spread out to the left.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And now the hit!
Fun.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And the shot!
Hey, what is that
Correct
shot?
finish. It's on the faces
Come
of the
on.
defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Neymar, he is through here. He's had a shot. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a look and plays it forward. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Actually, that was good from Neymar.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Ito.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Number 10. Messi. Number 8.
Bullet.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Gets a good foot in
Number
there.
42.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field.
Your impression so far,
Number
Jim?
18.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Number 20. Suarez.
And that is out of play.
15. Xabi Alonso. Substitution in progress.
Drilled in low. Vieira. Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball.
Going and hiding.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Bale. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Any hope from here? They'll need to see the more experienced lads step.
Goes in for the header! They've done it! Deep, deep into injury time!
I broke my own case. I didn't change the shower.
Beautifully.
Yeah, I can do that, but right now I'm trying to reach 900 ratings. Right now I'm in 18,880 ratings. So once I reach 900 ratings, I'll try to rank push. But already there is a guy who gave me his ID for rank push.
Tail finish.
I have to rank push for him as well.
Pressure now. It's going to require some inspiring.
So if I have time, I'll do it for you. If I have time, I'll do it for you. Random expect IFL.
Heracles proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Parking in the area around the stadium is
Your
strictly
final thoughts,
forbidden.
Jim?
Six more guys. Okay, bro. Don't send me ID password right now. Okay. When I ask you, please send me. Okay. The Instagram link is in the chat. You can message me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and message me on Instagram. I'll check out. Okay. Before that, tell me your ID. Let me check your ID. Tell me your ID name. I'll check out right now. Tell me your ID. Just ID name. Just ID name. Let me see how good is your ID. Tell me your ID name. Tell me your username. I'll check your ID. Just Faisal Khan 96. Yes. Enter screen 96. Is this your ID? Is this your ID? Okay, all FTP cards. Police, it's a good ID. Good FTP cards. Police say, CF Musiala, CF. MP is there. That's very amazing. That I have to test this VR, so I'll use your ID. Only problem is that DMF, we need a good DMF. Okay. We need a good DMF. Good DMF. Let's see there. Otherwise, this squad of crazy with the biography there to destroy us of one. The squad is crazy, the squad is crazy. I can rank mission this account. Mbappe is there, Mbappe can play. See, we see also 52, then you 62. Yeah, too many is there. Ganesh too many. Yes, now I can do rank mission today this account, surely. But I don't know what today, but surely we will do something. Okay, I'll definitely push rank today. Like Division 2 is okay, right? Not Division 1, just Division 2 is okay, right? Because coming to Division 1 is pretty hard. Pretty hard with this account, but I'll try. I'll try. I can push Division 2 easily to you. But going to Division 1 will be the harder part. Okay, bro, okay. Do you want me to push to Division 2 or Division 1? Division 1 will be easy for me. I'll do it without any hesitation. I can do it. But Division 1 will be a little hard. For Division 2, it is easy. I will rank push in your account. It should be easy. Smart persons using everyone is been. It will be hard, but I will try. Okay, I'll try. I'll definitely try, but it will be hard. Let's see. I'll try. I'll try for it. Okay, I'll try just for it. Yeah, we can victory and before we start. It's crazy. So that's crazy. Really smart. I'll try my hard to push you to rank. Okay.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mateus. Mateus. Nice sequence of passes this. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Check herring after the ball here. Oh, great chance. Oh, great hit. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Gerrard. Big chance! They've scored! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another assist.
What a bro!
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o, shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Neymar plays it short. Pulls it back. He comes flying in! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's out for a goal kick. That is good alertness.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh,
Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Hernes. Eto'o. Mateus. Now White.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Well, and that'll be the final action of the first half.
Bro, your
Half
Instagram is
time,
not
both teams
working.
head into their respective
Instagram is
dressing room,
not working,
and
right?
there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been
It's
just one
working fine.
great moment. It is
It's
5
working fine.
here.
Oh, it's taking to my
It's
wire.
still up for grabs. And
It
the
is
opposition
taking to my
have
ID only.
one
It's
nil.
working.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ah, bro, what the hell is
Created
this
free.
person?
Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o. And the shot!
Bro.
Chouameni getting this one clear. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Nicely worked. And the ball is out of
I
play.
missed that pass. Oh no. Oh no, bro, what's up? I can't. If you want, you can share it on Instagram. Instagram link is working fine. I don't know why. Otherwise, search Felix Romario Gaming. The name of my YouTube is the name of my Insta as well. The same name, if you type, you will get my Insta ID. Same name, nothing different.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Eto'o.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11. Neymar.
60 minutes played.
14, Hannes.
Pull it.
Number 6. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number 18. Erling Haaland.
Luis Suarez.
Number 20.
He's got the shot away! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Luis Suarez.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Heracles grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
That is Stuta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
No, bro, what's up? No, not given.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Heracles looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through, it's one-on-one. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Alcantara. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit.
It's Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking.
Heracles certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
That is a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear. And here's Suarez. And here's Bale.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hullet. He is through here. Has a go! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Easily across the 1 minutes. Easily across the 1 minutes. Yes. They won't let you. Stop, man. That will be in for up next. No, stop. Oh, this guy is wasting time in this. They're wasting time in this.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. In comes the cross.
Ooh,
And now a sudden chance to
what?
counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rummenigge. Mbappe shapes to shoot.
I give you my Insta. Bro, Insta not working. Okay.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Bellingham. Davids. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now, what about a counter-attack? Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Back into the middle. Now it's some... Has a go! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away. Now it's Neymar. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Shevchenko. It's anyone's ball now. And now the breakaway. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Oh, that's an inviting ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look...
Mbappe!
My ID name is Jason Khan. Okay, bro, I'll text you.
Really looked sharp there.
I'll text
That's
you.
very well
If
done.
you follow me on Instagram, I'll text you.
Possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please watch the screen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
That's right, just wasting time. He's not making any changes, he's just trying to imitate you. That's it. He's not making any changes, he's just wasting time. I'm following you and send you the okay, bro. I'll text you back. Okay.
Here we go again.
I have to text you back from the phone that I'm playing, so I'll text you.
Managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Great chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass
Father
left
John.
a cause of mild frustration.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko.
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 7. Mbappe.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palace. Number 6. Franz Beckenbauer.
Check.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Haaland.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Number 17.
Bout of passing here. Chance!
Bullets. Number 15.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And now they can spring out of defence.
Schneider, Martin.
Dixon. Shevchenko delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the team influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Shevchenko.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Bale. It's a great ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the runner.
Heracles have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Lewis. Shot a goal!
Fuck you! Shoot, yeah, tell him magic shoot.
And we're all square again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 90 minutes is number 20, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Bale. And the referee brings it to a close.
Sense.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
No, no semblance. Fine, 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 fine. Why? 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. What the fuck? Ten points they gave me, making 12 points. For winning, I'm getting 10 points. For drawing, I'm losing 5 points. Come on. Please. Okay, 2021. What the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? What is it, bro? Vamos, ziccolando, ziccolando, ziccolando. University.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. He's through, it's one-on-one!
Ah,
Well, he
come
certainly wasn't in the mood
on!
to take any risks.
No way through. Rummenigge. Come backwards here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. And the pass is intercepted. Pernis. Played right into his path. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge. Now it's Zico. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Taken back almost at once. Platini. Pernis. Zico. Rummenigge touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
YAYA TOURE. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pernis. Vieira gets across to Inter. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward. 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Good in your own end.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Good in your own time, bro.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh, shooting chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 16. Zico. Number 14. Hannes. Number 42.
Heracles are looking to go forward now.
Haaland, you are faster than tough.
He's intervened well there.
Haaland. Number 20. Suarez.
Might want to be careful there.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get away here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that should get the job done. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty.
Header! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Haaland. And the shot! And he's following up! Sticks it away! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Welcome back. We always believe in comeback.
Substitutions taking place.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Heracles are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
He's got the shot away! And they've got rid. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's beautifully. Great hit! And it's there!
What a pass!
Is extended.
What a freaking pass! That was the pass.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Do that still in your own time.
Things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And
Do
things
that
are
still in your own
in
time.
their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one
Do
went
that still in your own time. That pass from wow, look at that pass, bro. Look at the pass.
He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Haaland, you are faster.
He welcomes it in. He's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot.
Ah, ah.
Mistake.
In premier goalkeeper, I think I'm fall for the top.
Comfort.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Comfort.
That's
Easy.
the oldest trick in the book.
The lightning lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
The pass from Gareth Bale, what a pass from what?
India have their third corner.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Haaland. Xavi Alonso engages and forces him off the ball. He could be in here. Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating
And that pass from Gareth Bale. Very big ones. So easy. We'll stop streaming here. Ah, finally. Okay, we'll stop streaming here. And we will continue. We'll continue at the next stream. We'll reach 1900 ratings to itself. Only 6 more points needed. We'll reach surely. And yes, 15 wins, 16 draws, 13 losses. Could have played better the start of the phase, but there are some mistakes I made because of this. Yes, guys. Let's see. And random expect FF Jason. I'll text you on Instagram. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Love you everyone.